According to Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, he once said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon in which we can use to change the world," and he recognized teaching as a key agent to that end. Before I proceed, I would like to give honor to teachers as a I would say a wonderful morning to my panel of judges, accurate timekeepers, my co-debaters, and my fellow scholars. Standing before you here is Adene from JOSEDAP College. I am delighted to be in your midst today to speak against emotion, which says artificial intelligence should be used. I would like you all to know what we mean by artificial intelligence analysis. And artificial intelligence refers to the use of computer programs to perform complex tasks that historically only humans do, such as problem solving, reasoning, and making decisions. Like a teacher, teachers are professionals that help one to acquire knowledge, competencies, and values. From the brief introduction read so far, you all will agree with me that replacing a teacher with an artificial intelligence is just like chasing a shadow when we talk on education or impartation of knowledge. I completely disagree with the idea of replacing teachers with artificial intelligence because there are most essential reasons why a teacher cannot be replaced with an artificial intelligence. Here are my reasons. First and foremost, teachers have real-world experience. They've gone through different stages in education before becoming a professional teacher. But an artificial intelligence is just a program device that is capable of giving what is being assigned to you. It doesn't have any experience. Do you really want to entrust the future of your education into the hands of an artificial intelligence technology that lacks this human feelings, human touch, emotional intelligence, and also empathy with sympathy? I recall the day I have an encounter with my teacher in the class. I was really down in the class because I was hungry, and a saying is that there is this common saying that an hungry man is an angry man. Then the teacher called me and asked me a question in class. I refused to answer because I was really hungry that period. Then after the class, she called me and asked me what's wrong, and I told her I misplaced my money. And now I'm hungry because now I'm having a stomach ache. Then she gave me some amount of money to get myself. After that period, when we resumed to the class, I became active and strong. Do you think I will ever forget the impact of teacher in my life? What if it was a robot teaching that period? Would it understand me? Would it even know if I have anything that is being called emotional reaction, emotional intelligence, emotional reaction, or anything? Would it even know when I'm feeling bad or not? John Derry once said, and I quote, "If it teaches today's students as we told them yesterday, we rob them of their tomorrow." This quote inspires us. Education is not just about transferring knowledge, but also fostering critical thinking, creativity, and adaptivity in the life of students. An artificial intelligence technology will just come into the class and teach and teach and teach. Teach in the same way it has taught yesterday, neglecting the fact whether the class is boring or not. But a teacher will come, and if the teacher notices that the class is boring, she will crack some joke, two or more jokes to make the class lively and bring the student into a deeper level of education. A teacher can be transferred into any location, and the teacher will adapt to the location. Or will you tell me that you can transfer an artificial intelligence to a location where there is no network? It will downgrade and it will limit the learning and teaching process. Bill Gates once said, and I quote, "Education or technology is just a tool in getting kids working together and motivating them, but teachers are much more important." This possibly implies that education can only technology can only assist the work of teachers, but it can never or it should not replace teachers. Do you think the likes of Mr. Gro or the likes of my intelligent teachers here should be replaced with an artificial technology? No. I would like to ask you guys I would like to ask you all the question. Do you know that the rate of unemployment will be increased if we decide that an artificial intelligence should replace teachers? Teachers also foster ethic knowledge and cultural knowledge into the lives of students. Let me going out of the class, or let me take my own approach. What if have you not had an example whereby you're in a football field and you're asked to play football with a teacher? Can you play football with a robot, or can you play any lucrative game with a robot? Just know you're going to lose your head or any part of your body for that. In conclusion, a proverb says, and I quote, "A teacher is just like a candle that burns themselves down in order to shine